Hi, everybody. Lord Racer, how's it going? How's it going? Were you the one that said it was waiting? Because I didn't know I had a stream set for any specific time. I knew I just took like the thumbnail picture and just kind of been sitting here and thinking and formulating what I wanted to really say. And then I look at my phone and it says one waiting. And then above that, it's like stream set for what, like 10 minutes ago. And I'm like, shit. Did it put out something on my, did it put out a notice? It probably put out a notice. Anyway, how's it going? Um, so not a whole lot has changed with just my situation. I wanted to give an update um, for those of you who are interested in what's going on, what I'm learning, and to those of you who are supporting what I do through Patreon and PayPal and donations and things. I want to say thank you a whole lot because now is the time I really need it, you know. And I'm happy. I am whole. I am still sort of waiting to see what kind of transition is happening around me to see what I can be a part of over here and whether or not I'm gonna get any sort of signals or feelings that I shouldn't be a part of anything. So I'm like, as usual, led by my gut, my intuition, and I get to just be at this time in my life. I have no, I have no bills. I have no hard or uncomfortable responsibilities. My needs are met, my wants are met, and I have most of the things I enjoy doing at my fingertips all day long, and I'm happy with almost nothing, which is fun. Um, so I've been learning a lot. I've been learning a lot, and nothing is pointing me. Okay, so it feels like there's so many things in my life being shoved at my face right now, and one of those things is um, exorcism, like priests exorcism, priests talking about their like firsthand accounts of what they saw, people levitating, like these crazy stories. Um, and it's really interesting some of the stuff I've learned because I didn't know that the person the person that is doing the actual exorcism, it may look like it's the father or the priest or whatever, right? But no, what Jesus is coming through that priest to actually do the exorcism, and I didn't know that, but they know that, these priests and Catholic Church and things like they know that. I found that was interesting because I have this weird connection with Jesus. I don't know if you can tell. Uh, it's kind of weird. I get called Jesus like 3 times a week. Like I look like Jesus. I get told I look like Jesus rather 3 times a week. And I sent a picture to the AI to get it to read my picture so I can recreate it. And it was like, oh yeah, this is Jesus on a blah 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 blah. Like no, it's not. It's not. Um, so that's been funny. Maybe that is the energy that's coming through me to help me when I've experienced people that had demonic influences, for lack of better words. I've been able to just stand in some kind of authority that takes me over. Honestly, I know it ain't me. When something like that like happens, somebody's growling at me and twitching and whatever, like I'm not scared at all. Usually, there's people that watch these movies. There's an ambulance on. there's a lot of people that watch movies, scary movies, and they get freaked out by stuff like that. And I mean, I can't even watch scary movies anymore because nothing really scares me like that. This stuff, I guess, would be the spookiest kind of stuff if you'd see it in person. But when it happens, it's not scary. It's fascinating. And depending on the situation, I can usually handle it. I have my stories. I've told them before, but I'm learning a lot about some intricate parts of this world. I'm not quite sure how I fit in. While I'm here, I'm not meeting. I'm not meeting a whole lot of people that I know what to do with. Put it that way. And so, so I'm just being an observer, trying to figure out what I'm really supposed to be here for, how I can best facilitate things. And so here's an example of how the universe gives me these signs to let me know that I'm doing the right thing still when I'm feeling a little lost or I'm feeling like I don't want to be stagnating again. What's happening here, right? So I go to get Burger King. Burger King, what the hell? I want Burger King. I go to get Taco Bell, and it's right across the street from where I stay here. And so I take like the $6 or whatever out of the tip jar, and I walk across the street, and I'm ordering my food, and I'm waiting, standing in line, and this older gentleman is looking around, and he had done walked like outside and come back in, and he's kind of looking confused, and he asked this lady next to me if she's seen this woman and can she check the bathroom. And so she checks the bathroom and there's nobody, so he checks the men's room, there's nobody. And so he's looking for his dementia, his wife that has dementia. She somehow wandered outside the car when he was waiting for the Taco Bell, and he can't find her. So I'm like, well, this is what I'm here for. I'm like, I don't care about these two burritos. Like, this is why the universe has me in this Taco Bell right now. And so he walks outside after talking to that woman. That woman's just kind of standing at the door, like, oh no, how do I help? And I'm like, excuse me, what did he say to you? Like, what does she look like? What's his wife look like? I'm gonna go, help him find her. And I didn't mention anything to him. I just made like a long C-shaped circle around the whole property while he only, could really walk around and look around like this. He was like in his 70s. And I made the whole other perimeter to make sure that she didn't go that way while he walked more towards the Winn-Dixie entrance where she was most likely at. So what I did was just make sure she didn't go in the least likely directions, because if that would have happened, she could have crossed the two different streets were right there, a whole parking lot, three different streets. Like any of the directions I checked would have been traffic and cars for a lady with dementia. So I made sure to check all those dangerous routes. While he kind of went off to the more likely route and hopeful route. So, yeah, when I circled back and saw him, I met up with him and I said, "Hey, I just checked all over here." He was getting out his phone about to call, somebody, and I was like, "Look, I checked this way. She's not over here." And I said, "We ought to check the Winn-Dixie together." And he was like, at first he was like, "How do you know?" And I was like, I was at the Taco Bell. I overheard. And as soon as we were like, yeah, let's check the Winn-Dixie, we turn around and there she is coming out the Winn-Dixie. So I just was like, oh god, yeah. And I just kind of watched the video yesterday about how it's really important to thank the universe for the good things that you see. It was a native, it was a Native American. I wonder if it might have been Navajo, a Navajo like tribe guy. But he was like, yeah, always be thankful. And I was like, I get it. I was incredibly thankful for being put in the path to just help. I might not have been needed at all, but I did good. I give my own self a pat on the back for that. And, that's, I want to be that every day, all day long. So if I'm not, then I'm not yet in the place that I need to be. So, how do you just do that though? You just have to be out, you have to be present, You have to be available. And you have to be love, which is why I named this video that. And oops. So yeah, let me see if I can take you guys in here for a minute. Cyberpunk-esque. So yeah, this is where I spend most of my time. If you're not following me on Facebook and you want to see all the goofy stuff that I'm going to be doing involved in this this place, just my TikTok and my Instagram, things like that I'm probably going to be doing, make sure you follow me on the Facebook. That's a lightsaber, bong, dabber, something or other that makes sound, lights up, all kinds of stuff. There's some really cool pieces in here. This is where I volunteer my time while I get to figure all this life stuff out. That's all kinds of vapes and cartridges and everything. It's Delta 8 products, which I really not fond of. So I find it interesting the universe has me here. I know that I'm not supposed to be helping people get their synthetic drugs. So while I've been here, people have been starting to say stuff like, you know, Florida is passing some kind of law that they're going to be stopping the sale of like CBD and Delta 8 and stuff like that. And I don't know if it's going through or what, but I tell you, that would be incredibly interesting to, I mean, I make it all the way out here. I land in a place like this, and then the universe is like, oh yeah, we're gonna make sure that this business doesn't thrive at all. We're gonna we're gonna make it illegal to sell everything in that store. Just in Florida, you know, just in Florida and like a couple other states. Interesting. So things are shifting on such massive scales. I've been told to go to the beach for a long time. Now I'm here. I had a dream a long time ago that I was on the shore of the beach and something was in the sky. I don't know what was coming from the sky. Nobody could see what was in the sky. There was just this big ominous feeling of something's in the sky and we need to be in the water. We need to get ready to dive in the water. There was this feeling of like apocalyptic, like world-ending doom in that dream. I've had several dreams of the earth crumbling in itself and water filling up and people just clawing their way to the top of whatever they can just climb on, whether it's a building that's half sunk in or some tree or just more land that hasn't fallen into itself. You know, I've had these dreams. I'm not alone. Other people are having these dreams. I don't quite know what the deal is, why I'm here, what I'm doing all this for, but it's been an interesting ride. I've been meeting people that honestly either don't know they're operating very heavily with demonic influences within them, or they do, and they're just close to me for a damn reason, and I fucking know it. And I also meet people that I can totally help or totally vibe with, and they end up just dropping off the radar. So it's like I guess I'm meant to be isolated. Something about isolation. Something about just I mean, I'm protected wherever I go. I know that. It's just hard to make much of a difference when you're so isolated. So it's I don't know, I'm feeling it out. Feeling it out. I don't know exactly what I'm saying. I'm just kind of talking my own thoughts out here. My life feels interesting. I just want to let you all know that it's good. Things are good. I'm comfortable. I'm about to play some VR. Today's my like off day, and I do this Monday through Saturday from like 11 to midnight. I'm here, uh, helping my friend get her business up and going. She's still opening that new store on Beachside. So hopefully in a week or two I'll be over there and very close to the beach. And I think that's what I'm holding on for. Like I'm gonna see what that's all about, and and then uh, feel feel how that is. That's all I can say. I'm gonna go eat my Burger King. God, I must really want Burger King. I'm gonna go eat my Taco Bell. It was nice to be able to help. If you missed it earlier, I know some more people are watching now. What's up, guys? Is nobody chatting? Because I'm not getting any messages. It's just weird. So anyway, if you were here earlier, I helped that an old man find his demented wife with dementia. Is that a different word? Like demented and one with dementia? I don't know. I think just different words, right? Um, but yeah, that was good. I feel good. I feel like I did my deed for the day, and I urge you to just be available. Don't be like certainly don't be like the woman that not that she didn't do her part, but I wouldn't have just stood at the door and watched. I don't know what else she did while I was gone, but I don't know. Like, be available. Be as available as you can for people. I don't want to put her down. She did great, but she cared. I don't know. Just do it, man. Like, if we all helped each other when we needed it, we wouldn't really need it all the time. Like, it would just be everybody just normally lending a hand, giving what they can. I want this society to change. Like the more I'm doing this kind of journey, the more I'm seeing, the more time I have to really look into the bigger picture and to see how this could really change and how could we shift this world so that it's not corrupted anymore by greed and evil and like this capitalism and competition and all these things need to go. That's constantly what I'm thinking about, and it's exhausting. It really is exhausting. Maybe what I'll do for one of my next streams. I've been thinking about all that, and I've been learning a hell of a lot about AI. So at some point, I have to put together another stream for you guys, a little bit more structured, so I can really get out the information I want to get out, uh, that I've been researching here and there. I just I wanted to make this one short. I knew I was going to just go and eat, so I'll let you guys go on this wonderful Sunday. But much love. If you want to support the journey, the donation links are in the description. And yeah, today was supposed to be a beach day, but I'm getting a speaker. It's going to be coming in sometime this week. So hopefully next Sunday is going to be beach stream, because I don't want to go to the beach without a speaker. So that's why today is not a beach stream Sunday. Anyway, much love, guys. Take care. Enjoy your Sunday. Peace. I'm here to change the world. Who's with me?